Okay, good evening, everyone, and welcome to 英会話 Live, Unit 23, Section C. I'm very sorry about the delay. I somehow forgot to turn on the I forgot to start the live stream, and I was doing the show by myself, and so anyways, before we begin, let's look at last month's samurai, daimyo, and shogun slash ohime-sama. So last month we had 7 samurai: Hiroti, Takeshi, A Hybrid, Disney, Mickey, and EK, and Tetsuro. Way to go. And we have 2 new daimyo, Take Agnor, KE, joining Hiromi Okada and YO. Great job. And we have 4 shogun slash ohime-sama, K Workshop, Takanona, Charming, and Kan Mama. Way to go. All right, so if you want to become a samurai or daimyo or shogun slash ohime-sama, all you have to do is share an idea in the chat. So let's begin. The first question of tonight's show is, I'm not looking forward to doing end of the year cleaning, but I am looking forward to having a clean and organized home. How about you? So please listen and repeat. I'm not looking forward to doing end of the year cleaning, but I am looking forward to having a clean and organized home. How about you? Please, so now, please write your answer in the chat. I'm not looking forward to doing end of the year cleaning, but I am looking forward to having a clean and organized home. How about you? Please write your answer in the chat. You know, if you like cleaning, then you might say, really, you know, I'm really looking forward to doing end of the year cleaning. But you know, if you're like me, you might say, me neither. I don't like doing end of the year cleaning. Something like that. So anyways, please tell me what you think. Let's see. Oh my God. I'll start the timer. You have 4 minutes to share your answer, what you think. I'm not looking forward to doing end of the year cleaning, but I am looking forward to having a clean and organized home. How about you? Please write your answer in the chat. I'll be back. Sorry. Okay. I'm not looking forward to doing end of the year cleaning, but I am looking forward to having a clean and organized home. How about you? Please write your answer in the chat. If you didn't hear my apology before, I'm sorry the stream started later than usual. Shockingly, I I started the show, but I did not start the stream, which was crazy. So anyways, let's try to enjoy and, you know, be happy, enjoy using English. I always, when people say, "How about you?" It's kind of the same as asking, "Are you?" Are you looking forward to doing end of the year cleaning? Are you looking forward to having a clean and organized home? Please tell me by writing your answer in the chat. Okay, K Workshop, thank you for joining tonight's show. I'm exactly the same. I'm looking forward to having a clean garden. Nice idea. KE, thank you for joining the show too. I like cleaning, so I always keep my room clean. Otherwise, I don't feel good. Wow, that's amazing. Takanona, thank you for joining tonight's show. I feel the same way. I don't like the end of year cleaning, but I'm looking forward to having a clean house. That's great. Yeah, it is always nice to have a clean house. I agree. And for me, I do a lot of teaching, so I have a lot of paper, and it's good, at the end of the year to try to recycle a lot of the paper I don't need. If I don't, it just starts growing paper everywhere. So for me, I need to do a big recycling project. All right. I'm very impressed by KE. You always keep your room clean. That's fantastic. That's something that's good, for me. I should maybe one of my targets for next year. All right. Well, if you're still writing, don't stop. Please continue and feel free to share your ideas anytime during the show. Now, let's move. Oh, Takesh, thank you for joining tonight's show. I'm planning to do end of the year cleaning because it's a lot of work, but I have no choice. Wow. Okay, nice job, nice work. Well, let's move on to the next section. So this time, please write a new question in the chat by changing my question. I'll start the timer. So you have 4 minutes. All right. So please write a new question in the chat by changing my question. My question was, I'm not looking forward to doing end of the year cleaning, but I am looking forward to having a clean and organized home. How about you? All right. So, in this, um, a very easy way to change this question would be just to, either say, I'm not looking forward to doing something. How about you? Or because if you want to, you could say, "I'm looking forward to doing something." How about you? Uh, and the topic is end of the year, so could be something related to end of the year. But as I always say, you can change the question any way you want, and yeah, just enjoy using English. All right, so please write a new question in the chat by changing my question. My question was, I'm not looking forward to doing end of the year cleaning, but I am looking forward to having a clean and organized home. How about you? In my case, I would say I'm really looking forward to having a New Year's Day party. It's kind of not like end of the year topic, but I am really looking forward to having a New Year's Day party with my family and watching the Aikiden New Year Aikiden. How about you? All right. K Workshop says, "What are you looking forward to do in New Year's Day?" Nice idea. We'll just make some small changes. What are you looking forward to doing on New Year's Day? All right. Takanona says, "I don't like writing New Year's cards in December, but I look forward to receiving them in the new year." How about you? Nice idea. Okay, Takeshi says, "I'm looking forward to going to Yamagata this week, but unfortunately I have to work." Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. So, Takanona, I'm the same as you. I don't really like to write New Year's cards either, but I look forward to receiving them. And K Workshop, you asked the question that I was talking about. But how about you, K Workshop? What are you looking forward to doing on New Year's Day? And Takesh, I'm looking forward to going to Yamagata this week. Okay. KE says, "I'm not looking forward to reflecting on my past. Instead, I'm looking forward to thinking about my bright future." Nice idea. Very positive. Yeah, I think it's good. Sometimes it's good to think about the future, and uh, sometimes it's good not to think too much on the past. Um, yeah, great, nice idea, Ke. Nice idea, Takesh, and nice idea, Takanona and K Workshop. Way to go, everyone! Please, if you're watching, feel free to share your idea in the chat as well. All right, now let's move. Okay, K Workshop says, "I'm looking forward to watching the New Year's Aikiden." Great. I think, yeah, great. Very nice. Nice idea. Okay, well, let's move on to the next question of tonight's show, which is, what would you like to do before the end of the year? Please listen and repeat. What would you like to do before the end of the year? I'll start the timer. Sorry. So now, please write your answer in the chat. I'll start the timer. Okay, so you have 4 minutes. Uh, what would you like to do before the end of the year? Please write your answer in the chat. This is, I think this is a good conversation because, we are in December. It's the last month of the year. And so you only have one month left. So what would you like to do before the end of the year? Please let me know by writing your answer in the chat. What would you like to do before the end of the year? As I kind of mentioned before, I like to clean all, like um, all the not clean. I'd like to organize all of the papers I have from this year and decide, which paper should I keep and which paper should I recycle. That's for me. That's the number one thing I would like to do before the end of the year. But how about you? Please write your answer in the chat. If possible, I'd like to go hiking or climb a mountain if the weather is nice and I have time. But how about you? What would you like to do before the end of the year? I think if there's anything else I would like to do before the end of the year, I need to think about it. Okay, Takesh says, I need to wash my car. I haven't washed it in a while. Nice idea. Yeah, sounds great. I think, okay, KE said, I'd like to finish reading several books that I've got, but I've not read yet. Nice idea. That's great. K Workshop says, I'd like to paint the roof of my house before the end of the year. Very nice. Charming says, I'd like to go to the Ueno Museum to see Monet's picture if I have time. Thank you for joining the show tonight, Charming. Way to go. Nice idea. Wow. I'm very impressed. Everyone has great things that they would like to do before the end of the year. Wash a car, paint the roof, finish reading several books. Fantastic. Takanona says, I want to learn some new ballroom dance steps by the end of the year. Nice idea. That's great. I'm very impressed. Lots of nice ideas. Go to a museum and see Monet's picture. Sounds nice. Man, I feel like I need to do something more. All right. Well, great job, everyone. Nice work. Let's move on to the next section. So this time, please write a new question in the chat by changing my question. I'll start the timer. So you have 4 minutes. Okay. So please write a new question in the chat by changing my question. My question was, what would you like to do before the end of the year? Oh, why? Oh, thank you for joining tonight's show. I would like to clean my house before the end of the year. That sounds like my wife. Yes. I was actually the first sentence was kind of my wife's idea. She's not looking forward to doing the end of the year cleaning, but uh, we are looking forward to having a clean and organized home. Yes. All right. So great, nice idea. Now, if you have, next challenge is to write a new question in the chat by changing my question. Okay, K Workshop says, what would you like to do before the end of the world? Great idea. And actually, this is a question that I do think about sometimes. And I think my goal is to enjoy every day. I want to try to be happy and enjoy my life every day. And so, yeah, if the world ends tomorrow, no problem. And hopefully, hopefully if I enjoy it today, I'll be happy and I'll be ready to go. How about you, K Workshop? What would you like to do before the end of the world? That's a great question. I think, I'm very fortunate. I've already lived pretty, quite a long time. And so I've enjoyed, many things. Mostly, especially, I've enjoyed drinking a lot. So when I was younger, I thought, oh, if it's the end of the world, I want to have a great party and drink a lot. But you know, I've already enjoyed that quite a bit. Takanona says, what would you like or want to buy by the end of the year? Nice idea. So, in this question, Takanona, I would say, what would you, instead of buy, or I forgot, it kind of disappeared. But what I would say is, what would you like to get by the end of the year? Okay, we got some interesting ideas, I think. Okay, so Charming's idea first. Okay, so Charming says, where would you like to go to Hatsumode in New Year? Great question. Tough question because there's so many great places. How about you, Charming? Takesh says, what would you like to do if you had a time machine? Oh my gosh, that's a tough question. I need some time to think about that one. How about you, Takesh? KE says, which sex would you like to be again, a man or a woman? Well, I guess that's sounds very exciting. No problem, Takanona. No problem at all. So, I don't, I've never been a woman, and so it's hard for me to know. Um, I'm happy. I'm happy being a man. So maybe I would be a man again. How about you, KE? K Workshops says, I'd like to complete the electric harp by the end of the world. Nice idea. I like it. Takanona says I made a spelling mistake. Sorry. No problem. It happens. It happens. Okay. Great ideas, everyone. If you want to share your answers to your questions, you can always share your answer to the questions too in the chat. But great job. Nice work. Let's move on to the last question of tonight's show, which is, oh, we got one more. YO says, what would you like to do before lunch? Great question. It's tough for me. I'm always kind of, every day is a little bit different for me. But I don't know. YO. I mean, usually I like to finish my work, finish work before lunch. Great question. How about you, YO? That's a good question. Okay, let's move on to the final question of tonight's show, which is, okay, he says, I'd like to know what it is like to be a man. Great. Nice idea. Okay, the last question of tonight's show is, do you want to have an end of the year party? Now, please listen and repeat. Do you wanna have an end of the year party? Okay, now it says Nenmatsu party o shimasen ka? But really, I think it'd be more natural in Japanese to say Bonnenkai. Bonnenkai o shimasen ka? Or yari shitai desu ka? Something like that. Anyways, do you want to have an end of the year party? Please write your answer in the chat. I'll start the timer, so you have 4 minutes. Do you want to have an end of the year party? Okay, K Workshop, that was fast. That might be the fastest I've ever seen. Why not? Of course I do. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But, everyone's different. Some people, I've met some people who don't really want to have end of the year parties, but oh, now it says Bonnenkai. That's more natural. Bonnenkai o shitai desu ka? Yes. So please write your answer in the chat. Do you want to have an end of the year party? Please let me know. And K Workshop is, the question, like, why not? Of course I do. Nice idea. Do you want to have an end of the year party? Please write your answer in the chat. Well, KE says, yeah, I'm what is called a party animal. I love that's a great, nice English vocabulary. Yes. I would say, I'm kind of a party animal too, but not as much as I used to be. Do you want to have an end of the year party? Please write your answer in the chat. I would say I used to be what is called a party animal, but nowadays I'm not as much as I used to be. Um, Usually, sometimes if I go to a party and it's a really fun one, I may turn back into a party animal. Okay, Charming says, yes, I do. Let's have a party. Nice. Great. That's perfect. Yeah, I'm not, some people, like, or some people are tired from work and they just want to go home and relax. That's okay too, you know. In that situation, if someone, if you kind of you don't want to have an end of the year party, you can just say, man, not really. Okay, YO says yes. Wow, there's a lot of party people tonight. So far, 4 people are saying yes, they do. And me, I'm kind of in the yes. I would say I'm in the yes crowd as well. But it's okay, it's okay to want to have a end of the year party, and it's okay to not want to have an end of the year party. Both are okay. All right. Well, if you're still, writing, please feel free to share your idea anytime during the show. Okay, let's move on to the last section of tonight's show. This time, please write a new question in the chat by changing my question. I'll start the timer, so you have 4 minutes. All right. Please write a new question in the chat by changing my question. My question was, do you want to have an end of the year party? I think, one question I would like to ask is, where do you think is the best place to have an end of the year party? But, that's my idea. I want you now to, please share your question, your idea. Please write a new question in the chat by changing my question. All right, K Workshop says, do you want to go to Times Square to watch I would add the New Year countdown. Yes, when I was a child, I did, because the New Year countdown in Times Square is a very big event for Americans. So many Americans want to go there. But after, living in Japan a long time, um, I'm happy. I'm happy to stay here. How about you, K Workshop? Do you want to go to Times Square to watch the New Year countdown? Mhm. I bet it would be exciting and fun. That's for sure. Do you want to have an end of the year party? That's my question. Now, please write your new question in the chat by changing my question. Okay, Takesh says, does anyone want to spar with me? Great question. And yeah, perfect. Great job using spar. Um, sometimes for spar, people say, does anyone want to be my sparring partner? Or if you want to, you could say sparring buddy. Okay, Charmin says, do you want to go to the hot springs in the snow? Good question, Charming. I don't know. How about you, Charming? Um, I don't know, Charming. Uh, I like going to the hot springs in the fall, but in the winter, in the snow, I don't know. Maybe. I would say for me, I would give that a maybe. Maybe. You know, with well, I was just I was going back to Takeshi's idea. Does anyone want to spar with me? Um, I think that's a good question. Might be, do you know any good place to spar? Okay. YO says, do you want to drink otoso at the New Year party? Nice idea. Otoso. I'm not exactly sure what otoso is, but if it's alcohol, okay, I'll drink it. How about you, Wayo? And Takanona says, do you want to eat toshikoshi soba on New Year's Eve? Yes, I think, soba is a fantastic food. And so, yeah, definitely. KE says, do you want to visit a shrine or a temple nearby or a famous one? Nice. Yeah, in Guma, there's a very famous shrine called Haruna Jinja, which is fantastic. And there's other nice places too, but I'm kind of, right now, I kind of forgot the names. So, yeah, I think I would like to do that. How about you, KE? K Workshop says, I don't want to go to Times Square. I want to go to Kusatsu Hot Spring. Nice idea. Hey, Hybridge, thank you for joining tonight's show. Do you want to go to First Impression? We'll have to, I'm not exactly sure. Um, do you want to go to First Impression? Um, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure about that question, but nice idea. Nice idea. Um, sometimes with first impression, if it is just the word first impression, I would say based on. Like, do you want to go to some place based on your first impression? Nice idea. Nice work. All right, great job, everyone. That's the end of tonight's show. So thank you so much for studying and using English with me. I'm so sorry about the beginning of the show. I I slipped. I slipped up, and yeah. But anyways, we started it, and it worked out. So that's great. As many of you know, we do Eikaiwa live shows on Thursday and Saturday at 8:30 Japan Standard Time, and We do Let's Speak English, Spanish, Japanese live on Tuesday at 8:30 Japan Standard Time. So if you haven't already, please subscribe and give the show a big thumbs up. I hope everyone has a great night, and I will see you next time, which will be Tuesday. So have a good night. Till next time. Bye.